Hi guys, welcome to sorry. Hey, welcome to today's mob. We're going to be mobbing on JavaScript. I'm going to share my screen and then randomize whoever is going to be leading us today. Nice to see. Sorry? Oh, in JavaScript. Kevin says he knows how to randomize in JavaScript, so he can share his screen and then we look at it. Thank you, Kevin. I've locked to your screen. Pigu, you're taking us through. So give us time to switch microphones.
That's why
So
we're
you'll be
switching.
taking us through. Thank you.
While I'm switching my mind. Yeah. W3 scores. Okay, run the yes. Then we need arrays. I'm almost sharing the screen. We're supposed to go to array methods. We're supposed to be at array methods. Just confirm. How do you convert arrays into strings? So you can call to string. You can call to string on the array. This will convert the whole array into a string. So if you do get element by ID and set the in HTML to the string of arrays, this is what you'll have. What if you don't call to string on it? Let's take a guess. Yes, Kevin. If you don't call to string on it, what will the browser print? The whole array itself. The whole array plus the square brackets. Okay. Getty supports that. Crafty. Yeah. So square brackets will be there. Me say. Bring back the array. So it will be exactly as it is with the quotation. Okay, so go back to arrays section. This is the previous section that we did. There was cars, which was this, and that. Okay. Then after that, we discussed that. And I remember we did do this. So we had an array of cars that we did exactly the same. And before it was Kevin, before Kevin clicked on these, I told him not to click, that we should take a guess of the output. Wait for than I thought. This is the output. So this is the previous session. No, the other session. So we're all wrong on this. It calls to string. If you don't, then displays it on the browser. Hopefully no one forgets again. If you take guesses, it's harder to forget. Okay, I was actually surprised by that. That's why I decided to. That's why I've never forgotten about it. Okay, so this is the result if you call to string. If you don't, it will still call to string on it. The join method, as usual, takes every element, then cuts. So it will be banana, orange, apple, mango, without the commas. Unless you tell it to join with commas. Hello. The boy with the haircut. Oh yeah, I'm blocking. Yeah. I'm blocking that section. I'm nataka ni hide hivi, then I scroll down. Hapo. Okay, so if you join, it will have all the elements in the array joined together. If you tell it to join with an asterisk, it will have all the elements with an asterisk. Okay, let's try this. So the asterisk must have a space. How are you, young man? Tutoe hiyo and remove that. Let's run. If you remove the space, everything will be together. I think join returns a string. Always. It behaves like to string, but in addition, you can specify the separator. Oh yes. The problem with the join in Python. Let's not go back there. Let's just start Python 3. City girl, please give us the syntax. I want to create a list. Okay. I want to join this. How do I do that? Asterisk. Do I need this? I can do that. So explain that logically. Okay. I have name. I want to convert it to uppercase. So I do name dot upper, just like that. Okay. Now explain this with reference to this, or explain this with reference to this. What happens in the second one, and what happens in the first one? So in the second one, we uppercasing the name. Okay, so we are uppercasing name. On the first one, what are you joining? No, we're joining the star. Aje? No, you can just try make sense out of this. Then we continue with JS. Because even in Elixir, this is not possible. You can't do this because this will mean this is a module. And there's a function inside this module. So that won't make sense. Normally, yeah, go on. No, type of is a global method. So the receiver, a global is like the main in Ruby. So the receiver in that case is a global. If you're using type of name, so the receiver is the window. Okay, our global in this case is the window. So if you ask type of, it will bring back string. I'm not sure if you do window dot type of. Is it the window in our case? What's our global? But it's a top level method called type of that you pass name to it. So in this case, This method is a string method, okay, that you give whatever you want to join. Yeah, so you're actually joining this using this, technically speaking. You're joining asterisks with the list. That's how you can say you're uppercasing the name. Is join a string method or a list method? It can't be a
string method that takes a list.
Yes, it's a string method that takes a list. So these are method on the string. But in JS, yes, if you do, where were we? Out there. Yes. This join is an array method because it's being called on the array. And you give it this argument. Tumaliza mise. Nimaza nikaa tunashambulia Mungu wako. Kwa roho naimba tu Mungu wangu ni wa ajabu. Ati? Tunasema ndani ya roho anako tu zile za watu wananishambulia, but you're trying to make sense out of this. This can only be a string method. It can't be an array method. A list method. Ati? We give up. Pushing and popping. Pushing and popping is like the high school days. High school days. Tulikuwa tunapangia lunch line. For those who are not in the academy, I'm talking to you. Academy, I'm coming back. I'm coming right back. Sisi hatukuwa tunawekewa chakula kwa bakuli. My friend. Sawa hao walijulia IBC so. So in the line, when we wanted food, now this is an interesting story to the academy and Kenya High people. We will queue for food, and it was first come first served. Unless you cross. Now if you cross, the prefect will spot you from a million miles away. Wewe, kuja hapa. Squat. Ilikuwa ukipatikana, you not taken back, you punished. Sometimes you punished until everyone serves. Yes. Sisi, no one will remove the weevils like it was being done in Kenya High and academies. Do you know what a weevil is? You know what a weevil is? Umekuja kuonea weevil nini? After form 4. Ni hata niko sure mlikuwa mnaita nini githeri shule. Niko sure mlikuwa mnaita githeri. Ni mlikuwa mnaita aje? High school. Eh.
Oh, ulisoma
Hapa Maseno. Mimi jina githeri nilikuja kujua after form 4.
acha ujinga.
Ali? Ni unafanya hivi? Kuna nyalipo pia anaita maram. Mlikuwa nayo kwa menu? Mahindi na nini? Na beans. Zinawekwa pamoja bila waru. Walikuwa na waru. Sasa ilikuwa inaitwa Portugal fried beans with Irish potatoes.
And yeah.
With boiled Irish potatoes. Aya, we. Actually, today I'm not taking corn. Okay, so back to the story, pushing and popping. So in lists or arrays in JS, if you push, it's added to the end of the list of the array. Sinda. If you pop, you're taken out from the last. Sinda. So pushing and popping deals with the last person. Mwenye ako kwa line. Just saa zingine hata mlikuwa mkichelewa kwa queue, then mwalimu akuje na kiboko, always alikuwa anaanzia mtu wa mwisho. Mbona mmechelewa? Mbona bado mnakula sahi? So pushing and popping deals with the last person. Either akuongeze ama kudisplace, songesha mbele kidogo akae hapo. Relatively. Sawa. So if you pop this, mango atatolewa. Do you mutate the fruits? Now this is the problem. This is now the problem. When your program started to run, then the fruits had bananas, orange, apple, and mango. The moment you pop, you're never sure whether it's mutated or not. So if you talk to fruits, you're not sure what the content is. That's why mutability is. Yeah, it looks like it's muted. Yeah, it might remove and return. You know, a pop. Yes, it might return the list without the last one. So technically it has removed. If it's not mutating, we can say it removes the last item, technically. But what it actually does is that it returns an array with less the last item. But the original array will still be having mango. That's immutable. Okay. So when you pop hit a toka, then that will be muted. Pushing, when you push, it's added to the last. Yeah. The value of? Yes, but it mutates fruits. It returns the popped. That's the return value. Yes, it returns the popped. Yes. No. The list is mutated and you given back whatever has been removed. Let's do that. Banana ya Maju. The Maju people. Oh, you all call it banana? Yes. So let's go. Fruits. Fruits will be less mango. And X will have mango. Yes, it is. Yeah, in most cases, let's go over to our lovely people. So lists dot pop. Tuchezee baba yako. Tatu nitumie Ruby. Let's do pry. Yes. Okay. Let's create a list. Okay. No, it's not. Okay. No, we're not correcting that. So the list contains jinango. And now we are supposed to pop. Now, if you pop, we can assign that to popped. We have pop, yes, we should. Returns, which is now assigned to popped. And now the list, is it mutated or not? Now there's a factor. It is. It doesn't. It doesn't mutate. And check on lists, Elixir 1.7. Oh, wait for it. We have modules. Eh. Okay. Lists, collections, list, functions. Pop. These pops at. Is it enum dot? Delete. Delete removes. Deletes the given item from the list. Returns a new list without the item. New list without the item. Let me check if it's at the enum. There's no pop. Where is B? A, B, C, D, E, F. Drop. You pass in the enum and the amount, drops the amount of items from the enumerable. If it's negative, if you do this, it drops 2. So if it drops the first 2, then you have the last one. Yeah, okay, enough of that. Oh, wrong place. Right, if you push, adds it to the end. This is mutable again. Okay, now shifting. Shifting is now like crossing the line. Unaona mbele yako 4 form 3s and you're a form 4. Ndio unaingia mbele alafu unaangalia vibaya. Hata saa zingine hata uangalie, unaenda tu kwa umesqueeze hivi. Alafu unatulia unaangalia kidogo. So hiyo ndio kushift, sio? You can shift things around. So shifting is equivalent to popping, but it works on the first element. Also tunaweza sema shift ni kama watu wakishasaviwa. What happens? Initially if you're serving form 1s na wako 40, then mwenye anasaviwa anatoka. So the first one ndio anatoka, si ndio? So that's like shifting the array. And the moment una shift it becomes smaller. Ate? Huyo wa kwanza sasa ndio atatolewa ukishift. So if you shift this, removes the first element from fruits, and it's probably behaving the same way as a pop, not a push. Oh, we didn't see the value of push. When you pop, it brings back the element that you're popping in. Sinda. What if we push? Fruits. Okay. So if we do fruits, okay, what happens? Then what does it return? The array with that, crafty. It pushes ha into the array, then returns the array inclusive of that. That's according to her. Yeah, pushing adds at the end. Acha ni zoom. Sorry mise. Si ya huko naona. Okay, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to return the fruits array with the ha included.
What kind of surprise do you expect? A rose flower. Haha, banana orange. Kama nyinyi ni? So that will be the return. Okay. Let's try that. What will it return? What does it return?
So the question is if it's mutable or not.
It's 5. Okay. So what if shift? This now adds to the beginning. Singa.
Something else. What else apart from
Okay. Shift. When you popping, okay, when we shift, what does it do? It adds it to the end. It's like pushing. No,
no?
yes, shifting at the beginning, then pushing at the end. The entire array. Hmm? Before it passes, what do you have? Mapera. Kevin. Mapera. Craft. The array Mapera inclusive.
How? I mean, I replace. What does shift do for you? Yeah. It only happens this way. Come in and replace. Otherwise, Sema sioni.
Mmoja hii time yote Kewa na think. Anafikiria nyi mna meza wapera hapa juu ya miti. Juu amja realize hii shift haifai kupewa mapera. What if tumeshift bila mapera? Shift ni kaa kupop. Hauimbii kitu ya kutoa. Unaambia toa ya mwisho. Yes, ainanga hiyo. Aiananga. Haya, kuna method inaitwa unshift. Unshift so tunaweza unshift ni unshift mapera. List yetu sahii iko na apple, hahaha na new. Shift ilikuwa inatoa ya mwisho, unshift inaingiza hapo mwanzo. No, inarudi inaweka hapo mwanzo. Haitoi orange anywhere. Juu sahii nini yetu iko na apple, hahaha na new. Itatoa wapi orange? Okay. Keti. Inaongeza hapo mwanzo. Na ina return. Okay. Length. Yenye ni 4. The new length. Okay. Crafty. Haya, ngojeni msikie cubed. Cubus. Mi naona ikireturn 0. Return 4. So the new array iko na elements gani na gani? In which order? So then push ina return the position of the new kwenye imewekwa 0 1 2. Yeah, it's a length by the way. Ate sina expand tu ndani ya nani? By the way, it returns the array length. Okay. So push QE. Okay. The push returns the new array length. So this returns when you push QE, then it will return the new length, which is 5. Shifting elements, now we know when we shift, it removes the first one. Okay, then assigns that. Shift returns the string that was shifted out. Okay. And shift adds the new element and unshifts the older element. Okay. Unshift returns the new array length, same as push. Sindio? Then you unshift itapata here. Changing elements, they can be accessed through their indices. Banana, orange, so this is 0 1 2 3. You can mutate the existing element. So you replace banana with mapera if you want. So it changes the first element to mapera. The length provides an easy way to append new items to the array. So you can do fruits length, do kiwi, it will push for you. -1, it should. But again, you're not supposed to put anything on -1. You're supposed to put it after -1. It replaces -1. So this will replace banana with kiwi. If you do -1, it will replace mango with kiwi. So deleting elements. Okay. So since JS is an object, they can be deleted using the delete operator. If you do delete, that changes the first elements to undefined. Okay, interesting. Oh, yeah. Where are we? Where should we be? Okay, here. Fruits. Then if we do delete fruits 1 or 2, what's the return value? Looks like it will return the ha. It returns me say, oh, Lucy. Returns true. Why are you surprised? Delete is not an array method. Yes, I think so. Because if we try to do 89, it's still true. Okay, so let's check on the length. Yeah, so the empty slot is still there. Still an empty slot. Looks like a method that should never be used. Use delete may leave undefined holes in your array. Use pop or shift instead. So if you want to remove apple, how do you use pop and shift? When you pop, it removes the last element, returns it. Okay, let's do that. Let's try and pop Mapera. Return will be new. New. And fruits will be fruits without new. Okay, by the way, what if we pop the empty slot? Just pop it. Who gets removed and what's the return will be undefined. Yeah. Yeah, with the length of 2. Nice. Yeah, that was my problem. Can copy this. How do you remove apple? Delete won't work. It will leave holes. Okay, splicing another. Yeah. Is there? So you can splice is used to Add new items to an array. Items. Splice. Splice. Used to add new items. How? How? Let's define splice. To splice is to join or connect ropes by interweaving the strand ends. A join consisting of ropes, pieces of tape or timber joined together at the ends. So it actually adds these two. Cinder. So the first parameter defines the position where the element should be added, where you want it to be spliced in. The second one defines how many elements should be removed. The rest of the parameters define new elements to be added. So add from position 2, remove 0. Yes, so let's start with this. Wrong tab. Again, wrong tab. Where's the editor? Those are our fruits. Now we can try and do fruits.splice. When you say at position 2, position 2 should be apple. So let's go with position 1. Then remove 0 items. Add Mapera. It returns an array of length 0. This is weird. Yeah, Mapera is also there. Oh, what's been removed? Yeah, it returns whatever has been removed. I think so. So let's try and let's add at position 1. Yes, and remove 1. Or remove 2. Any other fruit? Okay, it's position 1, so 0, 1. Previously, we added Mapera at position 1, so it displaced apple. Okay, this is weird. Wait. We had... What did we have before? We had banana, orange, apple, mango. Then at position 1, which is orange, we added Mapera, removed nothing. So this time around, we have this. And at position 1, which is Mapera, we're adding Fenesi at this point. Then removing 2. So it's probably going to remove Mapera and orange. Mango. Yeah, it removes Mapera and orange, just as we thought. Yep. Once we are right, the last one now. Oh, it's a minute to go. Using splice to remove elements. With clever parameter setting, you can splice to remove elements without leaving holes in your array. So just as we thought, you can remove the 0th element. Now, at position 0, remove 1 element. Remove the first element of fruits. The first parameter defines the position. Think self-explanatory after what you've done. So how do you concatenate arrays? So you can concatenate using the concat method. Concat joins my girls and boys. Oy. So you have my children will be my girls, then you concatenate with the boys. So concat is an array method called on this array. Then you give it what you want to concatenate to it. It does not change the existing arrays. It always returns a new array. Now look at the surprises. Now concat returns a new array. It can take any number of arguments. Okay. So right here you can merge 3 of them. My children will be array 1, which is this. Concatenate these 2 other arrays. Concat can also take values as arguments. What's the difference between this and that? Taking values as merging with array with values. Yeah, but looks to me like it's the same as this, only that this was assigned prior. Singa. Splicing an array. How do you slice an array? I think we can continue from there next time. Okay. So it was nice having you guys. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.